Do we recognize the background? I am at work. It's my first shift since I've been back. It feels so good to be here. I was so giddy when I was riding my bike over. I was like, I get to go back to the store. I'm so excited. It just feels really good to be back working among books, and yeah, I just thought I would document it, so welcome. So she's looking beautiful. We've got a little sale going on. We've got some nonfiction here, $15. It is the summer sale. And then we've got a table here at the front of fiction. Really want to read The Friend. We've got some good titles in this table. Oh, I've missed this store so much. Oh my goodness. Feels so nice to be among books again. Yeah, we're back. It's been a very chill morning so far. I just reorganized some of the books and also just wanted to see what new titles we have in the store slash everything in the like main tables. And I feel very dressed up today. I usually don't. But I decided to wear my fun pants and I'm wearing heels, which is so unlike me. But I was like, you know what? We haven't been here in a sec. Let's get all dolled up so you can see. So extra, I know. I'm aware. But yeah, so my reading material for the day is the Pisces, which I really thought I was gonna hate, and I'm freaking loving it. It's so good, and I've missed Melissa Broder's grittiness and humor and wit, so I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to talk about it. So that's gonna be, I might finish it today because I think I have like 80 pages left, which means I may or may not have an excuse to buy a book. I mean, I kind of have to. It's my first day back. Gotta support my local bookstore. But yeah, so that's gonna be my reading material for the day. I think there may be some like book orders coming in. And now that we have the online store, I have to process some online book orders. And yeah, it's probably gonna be a chill day today, honestly. I'm just stoked to be back and wanted to dress the part. Yeah. Okay, couple disclaimers. Disclaimer number one, Charlie's sitting over there blasting his history podcast because I'm a little nervy to do this when he's in the vicinity, but he's just doing his art and podcasting, so it's fine. But anyways, the other thing I wanted to say is the lighting might be a little bit weird because I'm filming at 8 at night, which I've never done before, so apologies if I look a bit weird or the glare or whatever fucks things up for us. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here because yesterday when I was at work, I didn't film very much because the day was honestly very mellow and nothing really happened. I was just speed reading the Pisces, and I wanted to try and do a like standalone review and see how I do. So I've written some notes. I rewatched Alex's video on how to do reviewing. So here we go. Yes, I did finish this yesterday when I was at work, like I said in one of the clips I filmed yesterday, and I have a lot of thoughts. I absolutely loved this book. I went into it with 0/not good expectations. I thought it was just kind of a bit of a, pardon my language, but a clusterfuck of like too many things going on, but it was so bold, so good, and quite a page turner. Let me tell you, it is a trip and a half. So the main like premise, I guess, we follow a 38-year-old woman named Lucy who's living in the desert in Phoenix, Arizona. She's a PhD candidate, but she's kind of disillusioned with her thesis, and she's also facing dissatisfaction not only like in the professional like academia realm, but also in her personal love realm. So she ends up breaking up with her partner, who they have kind of a weird relationship because he's very non-committal, despite the fact that he's like in his 40s. So, and she's like, why are we not living together? Why am I not feeling desired? And she's just not fulfilled in any possible way. So she escapes and she goes to live in her sister's house in Venice, California, to dog sit. So that's kind of the situation. And in California, she starts going to this group therapy of like love and sex and relationships, and she goes on several dates, as well as obviously meets the famous mailman, and I don't need to say anything about that yet. So that's kind of the story, the plot, I guess you could say. But I just fell in love with Lucy. I found Melissa Broder's writing of this character just so like real, and just crafting the most like perfect like depiction of like a human being, you know, dealing with a crisis and yearning for a sense of togetherness, acceptance, wholeness that she's missing from her life and the relationships that exist in her life, that lack of like fulfillment. And yes, it's like, you could say from the outside that it's a love story and a romance novel, but it is not that at all. Like, the mailman is but a mere vessel to get us where we need to go, or where Lucy needs to go. So yes, it was really interesting how Melissa Broder uses that theme to then discuss and kind of engage in like cultural criticism about our bonds and what we want out of life, and that loneliness and kind of feeling of not finding fulfillment with our relationships as well as with ourselves. Yeah, I just loved how smart it was, like apart from just the writing being like funny and the story also being like kind of fantastical. I do think that it's much greater than that, and it goes far beyond the mailman Lucy sex scenes, which I also really appreciated the fact that it was very focused on purpose, and you'll see why, but on like female like pleasure and highlighting that, which I thought was really great, and plays a big kind of role in the themes and what Melissa Broder is trying to get at. The ending was so freaking good. It was just a very interesting, unique, really beautifully executed story that I didn't think would stick with me and impact me the way that it did. But yeah, I just loved how flawed and real Lucy was, and her voice, and just even the absurd things that she would do that I don't think I'm gonna say the majority of people wouldn't do. But even just that made it all the more believable and realistic, because it's all things that at one point or another are feelings. Maybe we don't do the things that Lucy herself does to cope with those feelings, but it's feelings of loneliness and being a bit lost in the world that I think we can all empathize with. So yes, I loved it. Dealt with great themes like existential angst, love, lust, like, not to sound corny, but like finding yourself and advocating for yourself. I just loved it. So highly recommend. Go into it with an open mind. Let the book just take you. It's quite a page turner. So I think if you vibe with it in the first like chapter, or even just like the first couple pages, you are in for a trip, because I feel like you're gonna like the wild ride that this book is gonna take you on. So Melissa Broder has done it again. Also, her nonfiction writing of So Sad Today is so apparent in this character as well. Like, she's got a very definitive and obvious like voice and wit about her, and like dark, like funny humor that is very evident in this book as well. So I can definitely, like, if I didn't know that these two books were written by the same person, I could tell just by the mirror writing. So I thought that was kind of cool. So anyways, I absolutely loved this book, and I'm really glad I picked it up randomly because I was very pleasantly surprised, and I gave this a 5 stars. Like, take it. I mean, it very well deserved. So anyways, that was my little mini review. Let me know if you've read it and your thoughts. I feel like this might be a polarizing book. I feel like you either really love it or you freaking hate it. And now I am reading Pew by Catherine Lacey. I'm only 2 chapters in, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I love the cover. It's really nice. It doesn't even, it's like hardcover, but it doesn't even have a little like slip, which I appreciate. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some reading. We started watching Lupin. I don't know if any of you have watched it. It's a great show on Netflix of this gentleman robber in French, obviously, and it's been great. So yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. Apologies for the choppiness of this reading vlog / like just day in life, but I hope you enjoy. I hope you're having a great summer so far, and I will see you very soon. Bye.